no shape for this fight that lies before us.
Hi folks, let's talk about the hottest TV series premieres of 2023. We've selected 10 latest small screen pieces that definitely deserve your attention. Number 10, Gotham Knights.
You're just trying to get us to turn on each other.
My brother walks.
I try to get the truth.
Yet another what-if story from the DC Comics universe. Bruce Wayne's adopted son, Turner Hayes, is grieving the loss of his stepfather. He finds out that Bruce led a double life and was the superhero Batman the whole time.
I have to ask you, did you know he was Batman?
Prosecutor Harvey Dent is investigating the billionaire's murder. He suspects Turner himself and the children of known thieves. Teenagers team up to find the real killer. Initially, Gotham Knights is focused on DC Comics fans and the CW series audience. Comic book fans will get an unusual look at the familiar universe through the lens of teenagers. A perfect warm-up before the premiere of the Flash movie. Number 9. White House Plumbers.
To make sure he wins this election.
We'll intercept confidential information of the radical left.
This miniseries tells the story of the so-called White House Plumbers, a group of operatives who investigated the leak of government information about national security. Behind it are the masterminds responsible for the Watergate scandal and other secret operations commissioned by the Richard Nixon administration. Connoisseurs of the historically and politically oriented cinema are in for a dive into the tumultuous past of the United States. Watergate is still an interesting topic of discussion, thus the series format is perfect to shed some light on the event from interesting angles. Despite the seriousness of the topic, the show will be full of humor.
It's a double-sided deadbolt.
Woody Harrelson, Justin Theroux, Donald Gleason, and Lena Headey are expected to take on the character's charisma. Number 8. Shrinking.
I'm worried about you, kid.
Yeah, we're grieving here.
You've been numbing.
After a personal tragedy, a grieving therapist, Jimmy, begins to tell his patients what he actually thinks about them.
Your husband is emotionally abusive. He's not working on it. He doesn't intend to. Just leave him.
Unexpectedly enough, his harsh comments change not only their lives, but his own as well. Shrinking has already won the title of Best Comedy Series of the Year. In it, lots of important and common mental health problems are revealed very acutely. The actors casted for the main roles especially delight the audience with their performances. Harrison Ford looks perfect, even considering a non-typical character he does here. Jason Segel also shines bright and does not get lost in the shadow of his stellar partner. Number 7. The Idol. Jocelyn is a young and fresh pop star who dreams of fame and money. Tendress is a self-improvement guru and modern cult leader. The girl perceives him as just a producer. She hopes to succeed more due to his involvement. Thus, a complex, passionate relationship is established between them. An incredible star-studded lineup immediately catches one's eye. Lily Rose Depp, The Weeknd, Jennie from Blackpink. The series is created by none other than Sam Levinson. After setting the bar high in Euphoria, he became one of the most promising showrunners. He teams up with The Weeknd to tell a dramatic story about the dark side of the music industry. The creation was accompanied by numerous scandals due to the singer's whims and preferences, which only makes the project more compelling to watch. Number 6. The Continental. And again, a prequel to a well-known film franchise which tells about familiar places. This is the story of the legendary Continental, which was visited by John Wick himself. This chain of hotels is spread all over the world, functioning as a neutral territory for criminals. The series takes place in New York in 1975. You can count on everything for which the viewers loved the original John Wick so much. The transition to small screens will not deprive fans of stylish pictures and spectacular action. Returning this criminal world's past will definitely add colors to the franchise. Not to mention even Mel Gibson himself joining the project. Number 5. Poker Face. Charlie has been given an unusual gift. She's able to detect lies at a glance. By coincidence, she constantly has to investigate different crimes. Even with her superpowers, things turn out to be more complicated than they first appear. Rian Johnson has already established himself as a master of the modern detective story. His Knives Out duology revolutionized the entire genre and won the recognition of the audience and critics. Poker Face retains its trademark humor and convoluted plot. Several plots even, as each episode is dedicated to a separate case. Really fun ride for fans of funny riddles and stuff like that. Number 4. Gen V. The Boys spin-off will tell about the only US college where only superheroes study. The facility is managed by the famous Vought Corporation, which is capable of anything for its own enrichment. As you know, the original show The Boys destroyed all the stereotypes of the superhero genre. Gen V will not be inferior to its predecessor in its striking satire of pop culture and society. The creators have promised the same daring massacre with an R rating. Only this time we're about to meet new characters. These young superheroes are full of competitive spirit and raging hormones. If the adults from The Boys shocked the viewers with their behavior, it is quite difficult to imagine what to expect from teens. Number 3. Secret Invasion.
Very careful now.
Nick Fury learns the big plot. Earth inhabitants are threatened by an alien race of Skrulls who have infiltrated various areas of life. Together with his most loyal agents, he's going to stop them and save humanity. The project will be the 9th series of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and will be connected to its films. Samuel L. Jackson and Ben Mendelsohn return as Nick Fury and Talos. Viewers tired of large-scale multiverse battles will finally get a more down-to-earth story. Secret Invasion promises to be a full-fledged spy thriller. The plot is based on the classic comic book arc of the same name, which fans consider one of the best of the genre. In addition to the former head of S.H.I.E.L.D., we're expecting to see other familiar characters and possibly interesting surprises. Number 2. Ahsoka.
The Jedi fell a long time ago.
The great Jedi Ahsoka Tano returns in her own series. She travels from one end of the galaxy to another in search of Grand Admiral Thrawn, the former commander of the Empire. Series based on the Star Wars franchise are reaching a new level. Mandalorian is called one of its best creations, which has already become a new classic. Andor turned out to be less popular but still caused delight with its down-to-earth look at the familiar universe. Therefore, expectations from Ahsoka are also high and must be justifiable. Rosario Dawson has already appeared in this role in several episodes of The Mandalorian, and she did a good job there. If the quality of the story remains at the appropriate level, then this will be an excellent space adventure.
Where is Grand Admiral Thrawn?
Number 1. The Last of Us.
Just twitches.
Joel and Ellie must survive in a post-apocalyptic world of merciless killers and monsters. A long journey across the country awaits them. The adaptation of the popular video game with the same title has already become a hit. Many viewers call the series the best video game adaptation ever, which is also indicated by the rating on IMDb. The author of Chernobyl, Craig Mazin, and the screenwriter of the original game, Neil Druckmann, were involved in the development of the plot. They successfully brought an emotional story to the screen, becoming the most-watched series of the year. 2023 can be considered an incredible year for small screens. Candidates for the title of masterpieces has already appeared among the new flicks. And there are still many captivating projects ahead. Stay tuned, press the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.